Hey, someone wanna run it up. Bitch, come and suck these nuts. Yeah, you did. Bam. Bam. All right, y'all. Hey, what's going on? How's it going? It's good to see you. Glad to be back as always. Let's hit it. Let's see what we get. Let's go for a Celtic cross. It's been a while, huh? It's been a while. I have fortune cookies though, so let's see what you got. I fuck on your oh, hey. Anyway, there will be many surprises. Unexpected gains are likely. I was gonna go for the next 24 to 48 hours, but yeah, I decided to Celtic cross. So yeah. I feel like not only are you getting, what is that? There might be conflict coming your way because of this, or you might be conflicted about something that you hear, or whether or not to take action on something. Like an internal fight in regards to something, but I think you'll be able to get over it. I think you'll be more so enthusiastic about the things that are coming for you, and that'll be making it easier for you to get over maybe like conflict that you have. It's like having two likely chances of something happen, but a positive outcome is more likely, right? You might be able to do a lot of things too because of some sort of unexpected gain that you get. I'm hearing don't be hard on yourself in this time. Hold on. I just hold on. We're going on. But hey, hang in there. It's like right now is the time for you to hang in there. All right. Buckle down. Hang in there. You're like right there. Your resilience is getting ready to pay off big time with something. Shift. Marhaban bika. Assalamu alaikum. Hey, I like your reading. I like your pronunciation. I'm from the United States, but ultimately, if you know, like I know, came from the Most High. All right. So you decided to move forward in some sort of endeavor. It could literally be like I'm deciding to move forward with the way that I'm thinking. So you decided to move forward with more positive like thinking, more peaceful thinking, right? And it might be a little bit difficult to hang on to that, but it's like you're being told to hold on to that positive perspective because it's bringing good things like clarity your way. I see you in the near like the energy that's like near to you, the one that you have access to, is one where you're becoming a little bit more inquisitive and you're being more so like a student in this new phase, or you're learning something of value that's allowing you to continue to move forward. You could also be witnessing something happen like right in front of your eyes, and so you have like the whole all the details about whatever it is as well. What is this about? I feel like you're gaining some. Okay. Hold on. So you're wanting to gain control and balance the situation out in your life, whatever it may be. It's like moving on to a more peaceful state of mind because you actually have control over the things that are going on. You're moving yourself out of a mindset of lack or like not having, and so you're trying to also develop the skills that allow you to maintain that mindset. For example, some of you might be getting into like investing, and you kind of like at your wits end with studying or figuring out something, but you're wanting to gain control of like your finances or whatever the case may be, and you're wanting to learn how to invest. So you're learning to get yourself out of the lack mindset, if that makes sense. You're learning how to do things that increase the likelihood that you're able to take care of yourself and others for now and then going into the future. You being a very balanced individual in that way, having control over your environment in some sort of way, being able to make proper decisions, but just kind of feeling currently like maybe I don't have that, or maybe focusing on what you don't necessarily have rather than focusing on what you actually do have that will allow you to push yourself forward. Really, really like honing in on trying to learn something, but within your heart space, you desire very deeply to have to maintain some sort of position of leadership. That's odd. Now, either you're recognizing something important about your environment, or you're already recognized for as this person, and you're more so adjusting your mindset to the fact that you've already accomplished some sort of goal. I'll keep getting this energy. Thank you guys. Hi everyone. I know I haven't looked up, but thank you. I appreciate you being here. Tower. What you don't want is to have any unexpected surprises, because you learn to have so much, or you manage. It's like in a way you've created some sort of really strong sense of stability for yourself, and you're just not wanting wanting the wool to be pulled over your eyes, the carpet to be pulled from under the rug to be pulled from under your feet, the other shoe to drop. You're not wanting any of these kind of energies to come around. I don't see that. I feel like you have already, in a sense, buckled down and continued to push forward despite having experienced lack or obstacles, maybe misfortune, maybe even like some sort of poverty. You chose yourself to get out of this. But I think you've already, okay, let me see. Likely outcome, 10 of Cups flipped over real fast. Sorry, I don't speak Russian. The world. The world, look, in the subconscious, he has the 2 wands and he's holding on to the world. He's moving himself, you know what I'm saying? Making a solid decision, driven with passion to go forward with the world. And the most likely outcome for you is the world. The decision that you made, better watch your eye. Aquarius sun. What's up, Aqua? Let me see. I'll pull something for you. She stays tuned. Whatever it is that you set out to accomplish, you're in the process of accomplishing it now. Yeah, it's been taking some time. You've been working hard, co-creating with spirit on that one too. For Sabrina. What are you walking away from? You're emotionally uprooting yourself from a situation. You might even be going into something. It could be as a result of learning yourself a little bit deeper, or you might be going to go do that somewhere. Very Aquarian. Hey, Levi. So, okay. Makes sense. You're walking away from, emotionally, you're making room and making space in order for a manifestation that you've been wanting to come in. It has to do with a past situation. but it's coming actually. So you're doing the exact right thing in this time. If you haven't been doing this, then you need to. There's something that you have to walk away from emotionally in order to manifest this new beginning for yourself that would result in something being solidified in the material sense, right? So how this would work is, say it's a relationship. What you have to do is walk away from resentment, distrust, or like hurt from other people in the past, stuff like that, in order to manifest a new solid relationship in the physical. Or say it is financial lack or something like that, and being afraid that you won't be able to keep your abundance rolling for yourself. But so what will happen is, in order to stay in that space of comfortability or stay with what we know, our brain will kind of train us in a sense. So if you got, like, say you did get this Ace of Pentacles, the goal is to walk away from what emotionally chains you to like energy of lack, so that you can obtain and maintain this, not just get it and then it's gone because you squandered it, because you still have some sort of emotional attachment that kind of cycles back and is programmed into you to continue to experience lack. Rather, you walk away from that thing completely to manifest that thing that you desire to have. So it's more so of an emotional thing in order to manifest something in the physical. All of it is a very spiritual thing that's going on, but by completely walking away, maybe even no longer revisiting ideas or ideas that spark intense emotion from the past, will also help anchor some sort of new reality for you. So I hope that brought you some clarity, right? But a lot of times people who have Aquarian energies, they need alone time. They need time to themselves so they can contemplate, because they think a lot about the future. They think a lot about what their long-term goals are, and they're more so detached from the way that they view their emotions. So they might not even be recognizing that their emotions tend to run some shows, even if they're not necessarily feeling them. They're trying to understand them and observe them from a higher perspective. And sometimes if we're too disconnected from our body, we don't allow ourselves to feel, and then in a way we sabotage ourselves that way too, Sabrina. Careful of that. For everybody else, closing messages, yeah. In regards to that thing that you accomplished or are in the middle of accomplishing, stay resilient. Keep with it, because you're like, it's like jumping off the train before it gets to the destination, and you're like a stop away. Damn, hella, lots of passion, lots of okay. So remember back to that subconscious energy of the Two of Wands, where the guy is holding the world and he's holding the wands. Well, imagine for a moment that you began to embody the energy of the King of Wands holding that Ace of Wands that's taking you into the world. Excitement, passion, you know what I'm saying? You're ready to go. You're ready to make action. You're ready to be a bit aggressive towards those goals of yours, because you didn't do all that fighting for nothing. Hang in there, because like the thing that you've already brought something into fruition. Don't give up on yourself. Like, now is not the time to let up. For those of you who came for a specific reason, what can I let you know? You might want to go get advice, or you don't really need any advice. You are the advice. Or someone is going to give you some really great advice that allows you to finally see a clear path forward, that switches, like, it changes the trajectory of the way things have already been going. In a sense, you'll be able to fulfill all types of wishes once you either have this conversation or you put yourself in that energy yourself. Of taking like your own solid and sound advice. You have really great solid and sound advice. Like, if the type of advice that's life changing, Either you need to take that advice for yourself, or somewhere you're gonna get actually advice or information from somebody that changes your life, changes things. Clarify. Yeah, you're gonna learn you will be learning some sort of advice. There you go. That's that energy. It comes out again, like it'll recycle itself. Okay, remember the near future energy, like the energy that was presented for you was the Page of Swords. What was the Page of Swords? He is definitely a student. He would be somebody who's going to actually go and get information from the King of Swords, because the King of Swords is the advisor. He gets all the information, he takes it, and because he's the student, he's able to go with it and to utilize it in his everyday life with the new things that he learned. Something changes. Okay, you observe something for sure, or you get some information or advice, or you put yourself in the position of the student. You start learning, like you look back at yourself, or you look at yourself in the mirror, or you sit down with yourself and you think about the stuff maybe you would tell somebody else in regards to achieving a goal or a dream. And you take that advice and utilize it. If this is you within yourself, you know what to do. If it's not you within yourself and you with somebody else, then definitely someone is going to be changing your mind. I'm telling you. They're changing your perspective on the way that you see something, and it changes the trajectory of it. All right? It brings in... Where did that damn fortune cookie thing go? Oh, what? That was the first thing we talked about, right? There will be many surprises. Unexpected gains were likely. You're bringing in the Ace of Pentacles for yourself, right? With that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I hope that brought somebody some clarity.